All right, pre-show shenanigans. Update on the sunburn. Yesterday, was 4 days after the incident of the sunburn happening. Was yesterday. I woke up. My entire face was peeled. I looked like a. I don't even know how to describe what I looked like.
You currently look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed
I
Reindeer.
look pretty bad now, but
You look
trust me,
pretty
it was
bad.
worse. I looked like somebody kind of like put glue on my face and then just threw a bunch of sand on me.
You're a snake. You're literally a snake. You're peeling.
Like. Yeah,
you're a snake. Yeah, you're shedding.
Shedding on my face and on my legs that were burned completely fine. Don't hurt at all. Still look burned, but don't hurt.
Yeah, kids, if you've learned anything from
no.
Grant,
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
But my arms, Everett, my arms, they formed blisters yesterday, like all over. And my arms hurt so badly yesterday to the point where, like, if I bent over to pick something up, the blood would rush to my arms and it would start hurting. Today, though, I woke up. The blisters were completely gone. My arms don't hurt at all. My legs don't hurt at all, even though I still look sunburnt on my legs. My face, I still look like Larry the Lobster.
You are Rudolph,
but I don't look like I don't look like a shedding snake anymore.
You're ready to lead Santa's sleigh right now.
No, it's a dub overall. It's a win. Put that in the W column. When I saw the blisters forming on my arms, I literally thought I might be out for like the first 3 weeks of summer.
Grant's gone on IL.
But the blisters are gone. They were gone after a day. I was shocked. Today, like I took yesterday in the past couple of days, like I literally had to take cold showers or else it would hurt. Today, I bumped up to lukewarm, Everett. I bumped the frick up to lukewarm. I was chilling. I was
just because you said
lukewarm, I'm fine.
Just because you said frick, I now want us both.
Well, the first 10 minutes, no cussing.
I know.
I don't want to go back and edit the bleeps.
But I'm now challenging both of us. The entire episode can only say frick, nothing else, just frick.
Sure. We'll see how quickly.
Just frick. It's the Kirk Cousins episode.
I think we only got like 6 minutes left to go till 10 minutes are done.
Oh,
but
okay. No, but if you learned anything, kids, wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen.
My one piece of advice for everything is that put on, if you're ever peeling, you just put lotion on. It doesn't matter if it's
that is how it's dry skin
or anything, but there's no such thing as enough lotion. There's no such thing as enough lotion. That's what I've learned over the past 5 days.
I just want to stipulate,
and now
the way
considering
for everybody
maybe
watching
I should
or
put on
listening,
lotion regularly, because I don't.
Probably should do that. That helps with the aging. But I just want to stipulate for everybody listening or watching right now.
I'm extremely young, and I know that for fact.
Grant Foley did not.
And I get called honey after I get served.
Yeah, we did experience that. But Grant refused shirts the entire time we were together after he was sunburned. Whenever we would leave the house, he would be wearing a long sleeve shirt or jacket and pants.
Well, smart. Well, considering blisters formed on my arms yesterday, I was like, oh shit.
I wonder what would have happened to you out in the sun.
This might be really bad. Turns out it was actually okay. If you could see my arms now, like, Everett, if you could take a gander. This is for YouTube only, by the way, guys. Go to YouTube. Like,
for YouTube only. That's, you gotta go subscribe.
Extremely dark red patch. This looks like just raw skin. This was all blistered, Everett.
It looks like you've got a case of scurvy over there.
No, this is legitimately scurvy. And it's like on this arm, it was a bit smaller. It was just this patch.
Yeah, I can see the redness.
The rest of my arms are fine. It's just like this one hunk of meat in the middle of my forearm.
Put that segment right there.
I thought I was tougher than the sun. Not tougher than the sun. this whole situation could have been avoided if I just put on a little bit of SPF 15. Doesn't even need to be that high of a number. SPF 15 would have got the job done. But anyway, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a pretty depressing episode of the Waterboy podcast. Today is episode 119, and the Los Angeles Lakers have officially been eliminated from the NBA playoffs. So have the Celtics. The battle for 18 rings will be played in Cancun, will not be happening in the NBA Finals, will not be happening in LA and Boston. But it's been a second since we recorded, but the Lakers and Celtics are both down 3-0. The series are over. The NBA Finals, superstar NBA Finals matchup.
Let's clarify the series is
NBA Finals.
The series is over. The season is also over now that the Lakers and the Celtics have lost. The season's over.
The NBA season
might be done.
Over.
Well, the NBA might just be done. It might be over too.
So, like, recently, I'm pretty sure NBA Finals viewership has just been down. This is going to set a record for the least viewed NBA Finals.
I think the bubble might have been more viewed than this.
Well, it probably will be. I'm pretty sure the bubble was the least viewed NBA Finals ever. But now that it's Nuggets Heat, no one's watching this one. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. This one's gonna be rough. It's gonna be annoying. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be disgusting. But for like the couple of sickos out there who will be watching, like probably me, watch this be an amazing
one game. I'll probably watch like a game.
I love the Nuggets and the Heat. Not in the NBA Finals, but like I wish they were both like in the East and matched up in the second round. I think it could be a great series, but Jimmy Butler phenomenal, and Jamal Murray is Michael Jordan.
Yeah. I think we'll be seeing Himmy Buckets getting his first ring.
Yeah, no, Heat culture versus altitude in Denver. Who wins? Can the Heat culture surpass the altitude? That's the big question we got to find out. That's the question we got to ask ourselves.
The Nuggets have never won a ring, right?
The Nuggets have never made an NBA Finals.
I thought they made the finals with Karl Malone. And
Karl Malone was on the Utah Jazz.
Oh my God. All right, I'm an idiot.
Utah, Denver,
Jazz
made it. Same thing. Utah, Colorado.
I'm thinking mountains. The Rockies.
No. Like I'll be honest, I get those mixed up. However, I did know that Karl Malone and
I was thinking purple,
John Stockton
and it just
played for the Utah Jazz.
I was thinking.
I knew that.
I was thinking purple.
I had that one in the chamber.
Clearly, I did not. Clearly, even though I do know that I did not have that one in the chamber. We're gonna act like I do.
Okay,
I do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I just need to assert that for my credibility.
Anyway, it's gonna be a Nuggets Heat NBA final. Before we get to the depressing part, we talk about.
I'm the Max Kellerman of this podcast.
Let's quickly review Nuggets Heat. Okay, Jimmy Butler's phenomenal. Jamal Murray's prime MJ. I'm gonna call this right now. Watch Jamal Murray shoot 40% from the field and 30% from three in the NBA Finals. That's how it goes. He's shooting at an unsustainable rate. Yeah, NBA Finals.
Finals MVP.
No, Jimmy Butler.
Well, okay. I just want to clarify if the Nuggets win though.
And I also, Bam on Jokic is going to be very fun to watch too. Actually, not really. Like
based on
Jokic can't play defense.
Okay, so hold on. Let's say this. If dependent, let's assuming, the Nuggets and the Heat are both in the finals
in 7.
Let's say I agree with that, but.
Whoa, you don't have to agree. Okay, then I'm changing my answer.
I'm finishing. This is a completely different question.
Okay, all right.
If the Nuggets are for each team that wins, who do you think would get Finals MVP? Finals MVP for the Heat, Final MVP for the Nuggets.
Jokic and Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
I just feel like
Jamal Murray.
I feel like though, based on the way Jamal Murray has been playing throughout the finals, I think he does have
unsustainable.
It is unsustainable, but let's just say he does play that way in the finals. If he does sustain that kind of play,
then he will win the finals
MVP. Yes.
And they will win in like 5.
I guess we'll find out. This obviously,
if he's dropping 30 points in the first half in the NBA Finals, oh yeah, it's gonna be over quick. I don't think he's gonna do it though, and that's why I think it's gonna be a really interesting series. I also think the matchups are very, very interesting. Okay. Everett, remind me, who is the Heat point guard?
Isn't it Vincent?
I have no
I think
idea.
it's
You
Vincent. I
see,
think it's Gabe
I
Vincent.
almost dropped an F word right there, but I didn't because
Frick.
the
I
timer.
have no freaking idea. Yeah.
But I'll be
I'm pretty
honest, I
sure it's
didn't know
Gabe.
either.
I'm pretty sure it's Gabe Vincent. I think that's his name. It's Gabe
Well,
Vincent.
probably in the death lineup. I'm not sure how much Kyle Lowry plays, but
Kyle
anyway,
Lowry is Kyle Lowry a
that
shooting
on
guard or is he a
Murray.
small forward?
Kyle Lowry, small
Yes.
forward. Kyle Lowry, small forward. There's no way you just uttered those words out of your mouth. Kyle Lowry.
Yes, Kyle Lowry.
Everett.
Team
Why would you
and
think he's a small
positions and
forward?
size doesn't matter anymore, really, in the NBA.
Everett. I think he might be 6 foot. I think they lie about it. I don't think Lowry. Could you imagine Kyle Lowry trying to guard Michael Porter Jr.?
It'd be interesting.
I mean, Austin Reeves is having a tough time doing
To be
it
fair,
now, so imagine Lowry.
that entire team though is extremely undersized. To be fair,
Sure, but they dogs. But Lowry's not playing small forward, dude.
oh my god,
Screws.
oh my god, you
Oh,
just went
we're having
RoboCop
Wi-Fi
on me.
problems. We're having Wi-Fi problems.
Yeah, you just went RoboCop on me.
Yeah, but I mean, they have a max screws.
True. They do have a max screws.
And I guess Jimmy plays that position. But anyway, the whole point that I was trying to make is the matchups. So Michael Porter Jr. on Jimmy, or it's going to be Aaron Gordon.
Probably will be Aaron Gordon.
Will be Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Everett, remind me again who plays. Oh, Max Strus. That'll be fun. Jokic on Bam. And then we get big, thick booty Kyle Lowry on Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray.
Shout out our boy Ty who went over that the other
Is KCP is KCP starting or he's off the bench?
Yeah, KCP starting. KCP up against I believe
Vincent.
It is.
I think it's Vincent, Gabe Vincent.
I'm not sure if he starts. Maybe, probably should.
Or Tyler Hero could. I think there was discussions of him
I
coming
think
back.
He's done. No, I think he's done.
There was
if
discussion
he does
of him coming back.
That'd be fun. But I think it's probably best case scenario to not put it. Stick with
what's working. Stick with what's working.
If it's not broken, don't fix it. So if Tyler Hero came back, I would actually see a reason to not play him. However, yeah, it's going to be some interesting matchups. I don't think Jamal Murray is going to play like MJ anymore. I can see Jimmy Butler having 1 or 2 40 pieces, and then the rest will drop 15, 9, and 6, which is perfect. And then, have a couple of Bam games. I
don't know if those exist, but
those do exist now. But yeah, okay, on to the depressing part. D'Angelo Russell sucks. D'Angelo Russell sucks. Awful. Okay. When D'Lo's on the court, as an Ohio State guy, I want him to be the best. He was drafted by the Lakers, of course. I want D'Lo to be a phenomenal Laker. It's just he's awful. He's horrible. He's really bad at basketball. And yeah, in my opinion, the lineup should probably be Schroeder, Reeves, Braun, Rui, and then AD. If that should literally be the starting lineup. Like, D'Lo, get out of here. You're done. And Vanderbilt, we're done here.
Vanderbilt's put him in the rotation. He can do whatever. We're done here.
The bench lineup does look awful though. If you do that, I'm not sure who scores. Well, I guess you have to pray D'Lo scores on the bench, but
it's Mo Bamba.
Oh yeah, Mo Bamba. We brought the secret weapon back in.
It's coming back.
Mo Bamba, he's back. But yeah.
Let me ask you this though. Let me just. We're assuming this is assuming the Lakers lose, but let's say somehow, some way. Lakers.
No, they're done.
Let's just say let's play the hypothetical game here. Let's say somehow, some way the Lakers come back and win the series. Coming back,
LeBron's the greatest basketball player of all time.
That was going to be my question.
Passes MJ.
If LeBron comes back from a 0-3 deficit, he will be the greatest player ever.
There's literally 0% chance that the Lakers, if they somehow come back 3-0, lose the NBA Finals. Not possible. So we're gonna assume they win the NBA Finals as well. Yeah, then LeBron's the GOAT. Greatest ever.
Settles it.
MJ, move over. You're a degenerate gambler. All your records don't matter. So yeah, no, move over MJ. LeBron's the GOAT. In that case, Everett, yes. However, we're down 3-0. Series is over. I think we win tonight though. Well, you guys will know by the
It's
time this is out. I think we'll
it's
win
just
tonight. I think
a
we'll win
moral
tonight.
victory. A
Yeah,
moral
gentlemen sweep.
victory.
Yeah,
Moral victory.
go 4-1 out, at least get one dub. I just nothing is more painful than watching KCP like rain threes in the third quarter in game 3. Like that third quarter was really our chance to make a difference there. And then KCP was just like, nah, I'm
The
turning the
fact that
clock
the
back to ankle
Lakers
monitor KCP. We're making it rain, baby. Making it rain.
the
Too bad
fact
he
the
couldn't do
fact
that for the
that the
Lakers.
Lakers came back from major deficits in every game and were close to being able to take a lead and hold it.
Game 2 was just game 2 was bad.
It
Game
was
2 was
bad, but
really bad.
they did
LeBron
come
with the
back.
missed dunk and
They did
we
come
were
back
leading.
they did come back from losing to take the lead, and they just choked it away. The
Yeah, but
Lakers,
that lead
the
should have
Lakers, the
never
Lakers
been
have been behind by a lot of by a lot of points in every game, and they've managed to make comebacks in every game to make it close, and they just choke it away in the last 5 to 8 minutes of the game.
Yeah, when it comes down to the stretch, they don't have anyone. I mean, LeBron will just pull it from 3. And it's a shame that like he can't really finish for like the last 5 days. I don't really know what happened. And obviously he's gonna miss his free throws. So he just shoots threes and misses them now.
I
Like
feel like
literally,
Braun.
okay. When LeBron made his last 3, people were literally cheering for him like he was a make-a-wish child.
Well, yeah, because
Okay, it was so pathetic.
he's like 4 for
It's like this is
25 on the series.
LeBron fucking James. Okay, it's been 10 minutes. We
I
don't need to treat him like he's. We don't need to treat him like he's a 5-year-old like running onto the field for like a halftime like little like shot. Okay, this is pathetic. It's a joke.
I also like the LeBron missing that perfectly set up dunk for him encapsulates the entire series for me.
Kind of in a way. It's just like yeah. I mean, not a great look from him. Really missed that blown layup in game 3. Game 3 was bad too. That game should have won. Whatever.
Every game was
Whatever.
bad.
Bad times. Celtics also looking horrendous. Everett. Some interesting developments. We might have by I think we might have found Jaylen Brown's burner account, Everett. I think we might have found it. Andrew Leesus made this popular, but from Celtics fan, the @ is Celtics fan 18621. The username is Celtics fan 123. These are the 2 tweets from that account. First one, man, like minutes or hours after the game. Last night, by the way. Man, the Celtics need to trade Jaylen Brown. Man, he's so disrespected by the fans and the organization. True. He doesn't want to be in Boston. Also true. Trade him to his hometown Atlanta ASAP. Yikes. He deserves to be a top dog. Trae Young? No. What? Whatever. Portland could work too. Now that one.
Dame time.
Now that one though, Dame time and Jaylen Brown. That one I'm way more interested in.
I would like to see Dame actually get some support.
City of Boston doesn't deserve a player like JB Man, SMH. So yeah, no, that's him. Yeah,
also, let's stipulate that team that account has like 5 followers, 4 followers.
4 followers following 7 accounts.
Yeah. That thing was just made.
Oh yeah, freshly made, or he has like 40 burner accounts ready to go. Just like,
oh, you need to have more than one just so you can like support your other burner accounts. And then on top of that,
Jaylen Brown's got to call up Kevin Durant.
When people are like calling out,
got to go to the main source himself to find out.
And then when people are like calling out one burner account, you got to be like, nah, that's not mine. Like I got this one.
And then you also have to have a burner account that like shits on you in a way.
So that way you like throw them off the trace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You can't leave a perfect paper trail. You can't leave.
No, you gotta kind of muddy the waters a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta hide those tracks. But anyway, NBA playoffs. How Adam Silver? We're talking about that Disney deal going.
He was literally talking and standing next to Bob Iger during.
Yeah. So I mean, they're probably just working on a nice seamless transition when he takes over. But let's just say, NBA not the greatest product right now for the NBA Finals with the Heat and the Celtics.
Scott Foster, you had one job.
I think it's gonna be really interesting to watch. Like, Nuggets can win their first, or I just said Heat Celtics, but Nuggets can win their first, or Heat can. I don't know. Is this 4? Is this the 4th ring?
for
Fourth
the
ring in the 2000s at least. I can confirm
yes.
that. But
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be a nice little run for him. Spoelstra already going to be a Hall of Fame coach, but he's the best coach right now, and he can even further continue that. Maybe
I
will put
also
in 4 years when Wembanyama puts on some pounds, but we'll see. We'll wait for that to happen.
I also just want to say, like,
let me see how long it took for Tim Duncan to win his first ring. Then we'll see. But go on.
I think it was like 3 or 4 years.
Go on. I'm looking up. Go on.
I think when you look between the two stadiums too, between the Heat and between the Nuggets, the Heat have an immensely bigger home court advantage than the Nuggets do by a
The
crowd
elevation, dude.
by a crowd standpoint.
Yeah, but the elevation just matters so much more. And I also feel like Denver fans might show up. It's gonna be their first finals ever. Who knows? I don't think that's gonna be that crazy.
Well, I'm sure that they'll show up, but
I
I
think the
mean,
altitude.
it's the
Heat
acting like you've
culture
been there
versus
before.
altitude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tim Duncan won a ring in year 2, so high expectations for Wembanyama.
All right, Popovich, let's bring it on.
Got to look up David Robinson real quick, but yeah, I'm going to give that advantage to the Nuggets. And also the first games in that series are going to be played in Denver. So
I also
game 1 Denver, game 2 we're gonna see if the Heat win game 1, they win the series. Game 1 is a must-win game for Denver. Okay.
Yeah.
It is a must-win game for Denver. It's crazy to say, but if the Heat take game 1, series is done.
Also, just the fact that I don't know how accurate this is anymore, but the fact that the Heat are have a 71.4% win percentage when trailing by 10 or more points in a game this season. Like
I'm
that's
not
absurd.
sure exactly how he pulled that number, but yeah, I've heard
it's
from
ESPN.
Crazy.
It's from ESPN.
Yeah. Also from ESPN though, we got to take this with a grain of salt. Before the Heat Celtics series began, they said the Celtics had a 99% chance to win the series.
Yeah, I did see that.
So
yeah, but this is actually like mathematically certified, so I trust that kind of math. Maybe. But the other thing that I just want to like state though, like if both teams, especially being or series, especially the teams being the Lakers and the Celtics, get swept, bring out the brooms and lose the series 0-4, that might be the biggest, just shittiest way to end off the playoffs, the general playoffs, with just 2 sweeps.
Yeah. It'd be a bad way to go out, but it's probably gonna happen. Actually, no. Lakers are winning tonight. No, Lake Show's winning.
One last thing that we had was Melo is officially retiring. I think that he just said just said fuck it. I'm not fucking with the Portugal Basketball Association anymore.
I had an opinion on this, Everett. This is crazy to me. Okay, so for the next generation of just like young just sports fans, okay, when you say Melo, they're gonna think of LaMelo Ball, not Carmelo Anthony, which is crazy to me.
That's did you know? I think I told you this before, but like little kids now, instead of doing this for the phone motion to go like this. Like, dude, what the fuck? The fuck is this? What the fuck is this thing?
So that's how you know that we're not Gen Z.
That's
how you know we didn't make that cutoff. That is the cutoff. Okay. When I ask you who is Melo, if you say LaMelo Ball, you're Gen Z. If you say Carmelo Anthony, you're an honorary member of the Black Eyed Peas. We've been over this so many different times.
If I just have to add
this
is calling somebody.
Oh, we might need to
like what the fuck am I supposed to think? You're like covering your ear doing this. Like what the fuck is this supposed? You're holding up the number 4?
It would be this. Which it should be weird, but you should have
this
some
still
type
looks
of
weird.
This still looks weird. This also looks
weird.
This
makes sense though. Like this has been the universal. It's just been universal for like 40 years, 50 years.
New generation of people, but okay.
My kids are learning it this way. I swear to God, if I see them doing this,
we'll see.
Oh, they're learning it this way.
But Everett, I got a couple of MLB stuff, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Dodger pitching problems, Everett. Julio is on the IL. We saw probably the last Dustin May start of this season. Gavin Stone is about to pitch Culley, by the way, in about 30 minutes. Bobby Miller is going to make his MLB debut today, technically. And right now, the Dodger rotation, Everett, is Clayton Kershaw, Tony Gonsolin, Noah Syndergaard, Gavin Stone, and Bobby Miller for the time being. We are waiting for Julio to come back. Dustin May, we will
this is
see you in 2025. And yeah.
This is the thing. One, Grant and I have never lost when I've been at at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers have been undefeated while I'm in
Stadium.
They have lost. The Lakers have lost while I've been in Lakers Stadium. Let me assert that one.
But Lakers Stadium.
I'm not calling the Crypt Staples Center. We were just talking about basketball, but the Dodgers have never
referred to it as the house that Kobe built.
Yeah, that is the best way to put it. That's what it should just be officially called. The Dodgers have never lost while I and Grant have been present at the same time. Never lost while I've just been present in general. However, almost every time Grant and I go to a Dodgers game together, our starting pitcher pitches their last career pitch for the Dodgers. It has not been a great track record. So hopefully Dustin
May go down those names for us. You just gotta leave them in the dry, Everett.
Trevor Bauer. That's just
Trevor Bauer. Dustin May.
David Colby,
and that's it.
That's it.
We'll see you guys again.
We haven't been to that many Lakers. Jesus Christ.
I'll see you guys in my MLB The Show save.
Yeah, we haven't been to that many Dodgers games together, but we have like a 90%, I guess, success failure rate of our pitchers getting injured. Hopefully we'll see.
I'd say it's been like 3 or 4 times, so like 75.
75. Yeah. Hopefully Dustin May comes back. I'm excited to see Bobby Miller pitch. The issue is playing against Atlanta in your first start.
Strider.
Yeah. Playing against Atlanta in your first start is definitely not
tough task. Right now, Atlanta's also slugging right now. Cunha is going to be a tough out. Sean Murphy is also surprisingly a tough out. A lot of question marks. Not a lot of answers though, Everett, not gonna lie. But yeah, Dodger pitching rotation problems. Another thing I wanted to say, Everett, we show up, we go to games, we get a win, and then immediately after, the boys then go on a nice little bit of a slump, losing the series to Atlanta. So we won, but at what cost? Or not to Atlanta, but to St. Louis.
Yeah. I'm going to blame the umpires in those games.
You could blame the umpire for game 2 in St. Louis.
Yeah. I mean, Max Muncy got ejected in game 3 from the same umpire that was making some pretty ass calls.
That one's a little different, though. Game 3, I mean, game was done. We didn't show up for game.
But the overwhelming issue for the Dodgers this season has been the bullpen. We will see, obviously, when Julio comes off of injury, how he's doing. Dustin May, hopefully he'll come back. It might not be for a while, though. Hopefully Bobby and Gavin show up, but Noah Syndergaard, I can't see this team going deep in the playoffs with him being in that starting rotation in the playoffs. He's not
going to be in the rotation in the playoffs.
If Julio doesn't come back, though, and Dustin May doesn't come back, he will be.
But it's not going to be Noah Syndergaard.
I'm just expecting, though, with the trade deadline approaching, not fast, but it's approaching, the Dodgers are going to do something significant to the bullpen at the trade deadline. My assumption and my hope is that it will be Shohei Ohtani. I do not know how likely that is.
Bullpen? What? We're bringing Shohei out in the 7th?
Well, no, I didn't say to the bullpen. He's the starting rotation. The overall bullpen. Let's clarify that.
In the rotation. Yeah, Shohei's our new closer, baby. Let's go.
I mean,
hold him in the 8th. He's got to warm up.
Evan Phillips has been doing a pretty decent job recently. But shit, if Shohei becomes the closer, fuck it, bring it on. Let's do it.
Well, I don't think we're gonna trade for him, even though it's probably in the Angels' best interest to do that. But they're just hoping to sign. Well, it said they don't want to let him go.
The Dodgers are.
I would say actually the Angels probably have the best chance to re-sign Shohei right now.
He already said that he doesn't want to be there if they're not contending.
I think they still. I think they can offer the most money and they'll keep.
Who do you think the Dodgers will target at the trade deadline?
Looking at Corbin Burns, really
still on the Corbin Burns. Still on the Corbin Burns
Well,
track.
because he's available. I'm really liking Burns a lot. Another guy I want to look at. I'm not sure if he will be available, but it is the Pirates, David Bednar. I want to see if maybe they will let us take him. He is a nice little righty pitcher. No, that's not exactly what we might want, but he's a lights out righty pitcher. Let me peep his contract time real quick. Let me see if he's up kind of soon. Give me 1 second, Evie. Give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. Contracts, okay. Might be a little tougher getting him. But Corbin Burns is a big name pitcher that I want to go after. We might need to give up a nice little bit, but Michael Busch, you're never going to play for us anyway. We'll let him go.
Cartaya?
No. We'll let Michael Busch go. I will probably have to give up a pitcher too. So Gavin Stone, see ya. And after that, we're probably got to give up one more guy, but he's probably a guy that I've never even heard of. But I doubt we can get Corbin for 2 players.
The way that I'm looking at this entire bullpen, the starting rotation, the relievers, the closers, whatever you want to call them, I just think that it doesn't. They need help all up and down that. But Dustin May being out,
well, this is the thing. We complain about the bullpen. We still, right now, Everett, believe it or not, probably have a top 5 bullpen in the MLB. Believe it or not. I know it's crazy to think.
It's the Dodgers standards, though.
Yeah, I'd like to get another big name. I'm not sure who's going to be available right now. Like, to this day, I don't know how the hell the Padres got Josh Hader. That was witchcraft. That was wizardry. Literally straight out of Hogwarts. I don't know how the hell they pulled that one off. I'll come back to you. Okay. For the Thursday episode, okay. I'm going to do the trade deadline preview. Okay. I'm going to write that down now. I'm going to look into our list. We'll go over some position groups that were like 4 pitchers. I think we need to get the starters down because, goddamn, Everett, you were right. If Noah Syndergaard, God forbid, I don't want to think about it, but if he rolls out there in Game 4, Everett, we chalk the series up. So
yeah, it's over.
But
it's over.
Forget even the second series. Let's worry about the first series first. Okay, let's worry about the 5-game series first. That 3-man rotation. Right now, it's looking like it's going to be Julio, Kershaw, Julio, whatever you want, and then Gonzo in the 3. If May was there, then goddamn, I love it. Like, if May wasn't hurt,
you think Walker's coming back?
No. Like, they're saying he might come back in September, which could be the answer to all our problems. We'll see. The trade deadline will tell us how healthy Walker is. Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The trade deadline will tell us how healthy Walker is. If we go after Corbin Burns, Walker's not coming back. And if he does come back, he's not 100%. But if we don't go after Burns and we go splash after relievers and shit, maybe we go say screw it and we go pull off Tim Anderson and Luis Robert. Okay, we're not taking just Timmy.
I'm not opposed to that.
If we do that, which I'm leaving that. I'm leaving it on the table. We're gonna have to give up a hefty load for that, but the key is keep Luis Robert. Okay, Tim Anderson, we can let you walk in a year or 2, but Luis Robert, keep him. But I want them both, and I'd be willing to give up. Let me go off. I'll give up 5 for them. I would give up Bobby Miller, Michael Busch, Jorbit. I would give them Bobby Miller, keep Gavin Stone because Bobby Miller is the better asset. I'd give up him. And I would probably also give up we probably have some shortstop prospect in there.
I don't think we have any shortstop prospects unless they're low in AA.
We do. I would give up 4 for that, and I think the White Sox can't refuse that offer because of the top side of Michael Busch and Bobby Miller.
Yeah, I think you might be able to get it with Gavin Stone instead of Bobby Miller, but they're probably going to press.
Well, I could also see a route where the near term future is kind of what I'm more looking at. Just like I'm not sure how many more years of greatness we're gonna get left of Freddie. Right now, he's phenomenal. Like this year's not a problem. Next year, I think he's still gonna be amazing. Like Goldschmidt's still doing phenomenal. He's 35. I hope Freddie can go another 3 years of being a top 10 hitter in baseball in terms of like how scared are you at the plate in
Of
the
him,
playoffs?
yeah.
That's what it's like, not stats wise, but when it's the playoffs and you have a guy up, Freddie Freeman's a top 10 hitter right now, and I think he will be for the next 2 seasons after this. I'm not sure how much longer it'll go after that. Mookie right now, we're getting another 4 or 5 seasons out of him being scary at the plate. Will Smith
Yeah.
is scary. Max is very scary in the playoffs. I actually, in terms of the lineup, I obviously want to improve shortstop. Don't get me wrong, Everett. But this
For
is
the
what I was
season,
saying.
let's clarify though. We could improve it for the season. Gavin Fox is coming back.
No, long term. That's why I'm saying if we go get Tim Anderson, Luis Robert, I'm fine if Anderson's here for a year.
Yeah.
So that like that's what I'm saying.
His
But
contract
also
is
in
up
the
next season, right? His contract is up
I
next season,
think,
I
but I'm
think.
not entirely sure. I could look it up. But even in the negotiations, Andrew Freeman is telling them that like we know he's not re-signing and we're not going to give you that much. We're taking him for 2 months. Like we're not giving you that much. And that goes in the negotiations too. And I feel like Freeman kind of knows way around that by now. I mean, like I do think either Stone or Bobby Miller is going to be gone by July. One of them is going to be gone.
I think the most likely candidate is going
And
to be
Michael
Gavin
Bush
Stone.
is gone. And Bush
I
is
think the
gone.
most likely candidate is going to be Gavin Stone.
If we don't trade Michael Bush now, I just don't like he's not going to play for us. Like Vargas is the second baseman. Lux is going to take over at short. Muncie's at third right now, but I mean the rumors are right now that we're going all in on Matt Chapman as well, who's currently with the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
At third
Yeah.
baseman. Those are the rumors going around. So the infield's kind of filled out. Michael Bush, I guess he could play corner. I mean, he could play left field, I guess. I think that's in his bag. I think he's got that in his bag, Everett. I think he does.
I think it's possible.
So
It's
he
possible.
could take over and left. I mean, shit, I'd love that. Like, that'd be great. But why is he not playing right now then? That's my question. Like, if we're not going to utilize him right now, when
He's definitely better than Trace. Trace is
over
pretty
38
ass.
in his last 38. What is it, Everett?
He's like 1. He's like 4 for 39.
I think it's 0 for 38.
He was
he's on a hit list streak. I just don't know the number.
He was I didn't get to watch the last.
He had a
like,
game-winning walk last week, but it was a walk.
He was like 1 for 25 before, like his last hit was April 12th.
Yeah, I mean, Everett, it's May.
It's May 22nd. Keep in mind, we watched him play too.
No, yeah, he was playing in right, and I was shocked how nice the people around us were because I was getting ready to chirp his ass, but like I guess we were around some younger kids, so I guess we.
Oh well, he was getting chirped to throw people balls. That's the thing.
Yeah, I mean, bad things going on, but okay, Gavin Stone's about to get up here in a little bit. Hopefully, get shit done. But okay, I think that's enough on the MLB. I think that's enough.
Okay, let's get to the. Do you have anything on college football? I don't really
I got
have anything
one quick little thing.
Okay.
So quick little thing. We're about to hit a little bit of wave of recruits coming up here pretty soon. Some commitments coming up here pretty soon. So I said this a couple months ago, but a 5-star and a 4-star cornerback, both from Ohio, Aaron Scott and Bryce West. They've both been recently crystal balled even more to Ohio State. So those are going to roll in pretty soon here. And right now, Ohio State's third in recruiting rankings, Michigan's first, Georgia's second. When you look at the average player ratings, though, it goes Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan. After Ohio State gets these two kids, Aaron Scott and Bryce West, I'm not sure if they'll move past Michigan, but the average recruit rank is going to move up. Yeah. And let's just say this. Michigan, I think, is got 245 on their recruiting ranking. I think Ohio State's around 234. So 11-point difference. Michigan has 4 more recruits than Ohio State, all 3 stars.
There's a cap on the amount of recruits you can get, right?
25.
Okay. So are they at cap right
Michigan
now?
has 8 more spots. Ohio State
Okay.
has 12 more spots.
Okay. So this is like that last window that you have until camp starts
Well, this is for
the following year.
not right now.
Oh, I thought you can still get recruits right now for
No, you
this
can.
upcoming
Most of them
season
have
though.
all signed though.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm talking about then you're lower. You're filling up some of the last couple spots.
Well, that last year's done. But like for 2024 right now, it's about to heat up. Ohio State's about to pick up on this.
Keep in mind though, all these are verbal commitments.
They're pretty much all coming. But
McGill and Rayola didn't come.
yeah, but I mean that one was always iffy from the get-go. The only one I'm kind of worried about, not even worried about Jeremiah Smith. Obviously, it's all verbal though. You are correct about that effort.
Got one today. I got one today, guys.
Only chance they flip though is if they go to Alabama. Especially one of those running backs. They might get 6 5-star running backs next year, even though there aren't 6 5-star running backs.
They'll probably one or two of them.
That's still hilarious though. We're gonna be looking close to that where those guys transfer because one of them's gone.
Somebody kept in mind, like I saw a tweet about this the other day. Just
one of them might be the next Kamara.
The Georgia running back room where it had Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Sony Michel. Obviously, I mean Sony Michel ass, but obviously Todd Gurley and Nick Chubb both were. Todd Gurley was phenomenal until he got arthritis.
It's so sad that Todd Gurley's going to be a trivia question.
No, literally.
That's what he's going to be. That's how we're going to remember him. So sad.
So is Le'Veon Bell, by the way.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell,
who looked
David
like
Johnson. They're all going to be trivia
David
questions.
Johnson only ever had one good year though. Like Le'Veon,
but it was a phenomenal year.
I mean, yeah, Le'Veon and Todd Gurley both were like.
If you had David Johnson that year, I think it was 2014 or 15. If you had him in fantasy, you won your
14.
League.
Also,
I believe it was week 16 when he dropped like 45 points. You won your fantasy championship if you had him.
Yeah. I think what's the name? Roberto
Blankenship from Georgia.
No. Our friend's name, who is in our league with us.
I don't know.
Don't remember his name.
Not sure.
He was
Anyway, though,
he had David Johnson. He still lost that year. But what I was gonna say is having that rotation.
Fantasy football, anyway.
You're talking about David Johnson trivia questions. Looking at that rotation, like having a good trio of running backs can show how great.
Wait, Everett, I have a perfect idea. Okay, this is a quick little message to the Waterboy faithful. I know there's not going to be many of you guys out there listening at this exact moment, but for the people out there listening, Everett and I, we're setting up the inaugural Waterboy Dynasty Fantasy Football League. Okay, we've never played Dynasty Fantasy Football before, so if you are out there and you have played Dynasty Fantasy Football before and you want to kind of abuse and beat up on a bunch of noobs, for lack of a better term, who've never played Dynasty before, we are offering the last spot in our league, 12-man Dynasty League. We have 11 slots filled right now, Everett, okay? Pretty sure I got that correct.
Yep.
We have 11 slots filled.
We have
filled. 1 slot remaining.
For the lucky member.
If you're a Waterboy faithful and you're listening right now and you want to join our Dynasty Fantasy Football League,
DM us on Twitter.
DM us on anything, okay? Literally find any way to contact us.
You have our email and YouTube.
If you want to join, TikTok, DM us on Twitter. Call us up, let us know, and we will ask and see if you're interested in joining the league.
Well, no, you have to be interested in order to DM us. Let's clarify that. You will be joining if you DM us. You're the first to DM
Everett, us. There's an extensive interview process after they DM us. So.
You will have an exclusive interview with.
We shouldn't have even told them about the interview.
You will have an exclusive interview with the unnamed intern.
Up for
not
debate,
reveal his identity.
Not have it.
His voice. He will be.
Stop giving away our fucking process, Everett. Okay. All right, fantasy football on the table. Dynasty League, 12-man team auction draft, okay? auction draft, another thing. I've never done it before, but I want to
Never.
change my normal fantasy football leagues to be like it because it seems so much
It
more
seems
fun.
sick. It's
But
awesome.
But
The
anyway,
last thing that I was saying was running back trio.
last thing about fantasy football.
I think that the future, like the way that the running back rooms in college football work best is when you have a good trio or a good duo of running backs. I think that Alabama getting all these
Yeah, I
recruits,
mean
if
Thunder
they
and
use them
Lightning,
right,
USC baby, Reggie and Wendell White.
if they use them right, they will all be able to succeed, including at the NFL level.
Yeah, so I would say if I look at some interesting running back rooms for this upcoming year, actually, I'm a little bit biased here, but Ohio State and Michigan, obviously,
Both
going to
great.
be very interesting running back rooms. Right now, Ohio State's running back room, although they might not have the star power that Michigan has, in terms of depthness right now, Everett, I would actually say Ohio State has 5 running backs right now that could start in Power 5 D1
Really?
programs. Trevion
5.
Henderson, Mayan Williams, Dallin Hayden, Chip Trainum, and shit, there's one more. God damn it. Nope, that's it. There's just 4.
There's just
forgot
4.
a 5th. No, there's definitely 5, but there's just 4. For the sake of this, there's just 4. All 4 of them could be studs, could be discussing at the Power 5 level. The thing, though, is Michigan, they have the top end talent. I'm seeing a lot of people
Hold on. You
rank.
said Evan. Did you say Evan Pryor?
Did not say Evan Pryor.
There you
God
go.
damn, there he is, Evan Pryor. Oh,
Dallin
Evan Pryor
Hayden.
tore his ACL before the season last year.
You currently have, these are all the running backs on Ohio State's roster. Chase Brecht, TC Caffey, Dallin Hayden, Travion Henderson, Evan Pryor, Caden Saunders, Chip Trainum, Mayan Williams. That's it.
Yeah, okay, those are ballers right there. So there is 5. I forgot.
It's a little bit more than 5, but yeah.
No, 5 of them that could play in D1. But
Yes.
I forgot about Evan Pryor. He tore his ACL last year. Summer ball. I mean, it was supposed to be a 3 running back attack last year, Everett.
Really?
We never got to see Evan Pryor. He was designated.
I'm not gonna lie. Based on last season, I still don't know how I feel about Travion Henderson.
Had a bad last year. Horrible vision. His problem is just he takes the wrong running lanes. That's his problem right now.
Maryland 11 carries, 19 yards. Iowa 11 carries. Iowa's good.
Stop looking at stats. Go to his freshman year. You'll laugh. But Trevion Henderson, it's a quick little vision check that we need to fix up.
Yeah, get him out to that Jameis eye doctor.
This upcoming year, I'm really, really excited for Mayan. I really hope he stays healthy. Okay. God damn it, Mayan was not healthy all year last year. I really want to stay healthy. Trevion as well too.
Do you foresee Trevion being the true number 1 back, even if it's a committee, or do you think somebody else?
This is a big debate going around the Ohio State community right now. In my opinion, Mayan Williams should be that number 1 back. For a lot of people, it's Trevion. For other people, it's Dallin Hayden or Evan Pryor. Like, it literally goes around. Like, everyone has their different opinions. It's primarily Trevion is what most people are saying. If Trevion can get his shit fixed, god damn it, then yes, obviously I want him to be the star. Early on, though, I'm not. We'll see how it goes, but I think the safest bet is Mayan. I love Mayan Williams. I love the way he runs. Every time he runs the ball, it literally seems like he actually wants to run over and plow over everybody who's trying to tackle him. It's like a vicious style of running
I
haven't seen since literally like Zeke.
I can see though, by the way, like with Kyle McCord making his first start ever, starting for the first time ever for his first season. I could see Ohio State leaning a lot more on the running game this year. So we will find out really quick.
Well, Everett, they have like 2 of the best 3 wide receivers in college football.
Well,
so
obviously I know that, but comparingly to last season, like at least at the start of the season, I could see them utilizing the run game a little bit more to take that pressure off.
I'm not sure how much you've seen Ryan Day. We have some differences in terms of watching.
I mean, you're
airing that bitch out. Nah, we airing that out, Everett. Okay. That's where I'm gonna step in. But yeah, hopefully we want to get the run game going. Ryan Day, he doesn't really like running the ball. That's not his favorite thing. If I could take you back to the 2021 Big Ten championship game against Northwestern, or 2020 Big Ten championship game against Northwestern, Trey Sermon was absolutely dominant. Ryan Day did not say, okay, Trey, you can have the ball until the second half. Trey Sermon finished that game, broke an Ohio State record for most rushing yards in a single game, Everett. I don't think I need to remind you of the Ohio State running backs
Hold
that
on.
they've had.
I'm just going to completely interject here with a new thing.
Okay.
Sorry. This is just important. I think this is hilarious. I don't know if you've taken a look at... It's
about to be about baseball, isn't it?
College softball. I don't know if you've taken a look at the Georgia's schedule for this next season, but it's absurd how almost easy this is. Obviously, we know Georgia's the best team in the country off of last year. I'm just going to go in weeks 1 to whatever. I'm not going to say home or away, just to make it simple. UT Martin.
Just say if it's away.
Okay. UT Martin, Ball State, South Carolina, UAB, at Auburn, Kentucky, at Vanderbilt, at Florida, Missouri, Ole Miss, at Tennessee, and finishes at Georgia Tech.
Like at Tennessee, last week's going to be fire. Not going to lie. But I love that. Wait. Tell me the exact date of Georgia at Tennessee.
I don't have the exact date. I have to look that up.
Oh, was it not listed there?
No, it was just literally just listed the
Well, that's going to be fire. If that's actually happening in late November, then shout out the SEC.
I just like just the fact that they won the Natty last year, right? But I feel like they should have a little bit more of a tougher schedule than that. At Tennessee is Saturday, November 18th.
Everett, this is what I gotta update you on, Everett. I know you're not that tapped into like Power 5 college football, like the SEC Big Ten drama and shit. I'll give you a quick little update. So around 2014 or so, that first ever college football playoff, Ohio State almost didn't get in because their lack of out of conference games, their out of conference wins. That was the debate at the time. Okay, so Ohio State responded by scheduling a bunch of really tough out-of-conference opponents afterwards. They played Oklahoma 2016 and 2017. Just started like the Notre Dame series and shit. We're playing Notre Dame next year again. So Ohio State started picking up their out-of-conference scheduling. At the same time, although Ohio State would get docked for that, the SEC did not get docked for it ever.
So it's SEC bias.
You get a bye for getting through the rough, tough SEC.
That's why I think that this schedule is hilarious, though, is the fact that you are the returning champion, but you won the Natty last year, and you are starting off
shit.
But that's why all of college football is just bullshit. Because
in a way, I can understand the out of conference games are scheduled literally like decades in advance.
No,
let's say they were scheduled a year in advance. If I was Georgia right now, I literally would have scheduled the Citadel 3 times.
It's just funny to me the fact that they're playing UT Martin, Ball State, Vanderbilt, Missouri, like programs that have not been good recently or
true,
at all ever.
No, it is an interesting thing to go over, but
you'll go and look at another team schedule like a Big Ten team, and they'll be playing 5 times the difficulty. Or go to the ACC. Still same thing. Anyways, if that's what we got for college football, I've got a section on the NFL.
All right. One little quick thing I had: Thursday night football flexing is here. Roger Goodell does not care about player health. Frit, your take on that?
He doesn't care about it. Obviously, it was demonstrated in our Madden league. I think it was the precursor to all this. The NFL was sending us a notice to actually get on top of this first. We just were too dumb to realize.
Yeah, we got a letter. We got a memo.
Yeah, Roger Goodell scheduled Grant for 6 consecutive Thursday night football games in Madden.
Well, it wasn't consecutive. If it was consecutive in a way, it actually would have been fine. But because they weren't consecutive, it was a
It
big
was
nuisance.
worse.
Like a
I
couple of weeks
honestly
we had
like
extended rest, which I guess was kind of nice, but then just quick turnaround.
Thursday night flex is just so dumb on a as a not a franchise but as a company. Like I understand you're making money by flexing whatever schedule to the advanced time, but you're completely ruining a team's ability to prepare for a game or to
the thing is the flexes
recover.
will happen.
I know in advance, right? But if you're
At least
building,
it'd be really funny if they let him
it's
know
like the
that
week,
Sunday you are now
like
playing on
Thursday.
Thursday. It's oh man, could you imagine telling that to like
But also,
Aaron
just as
Rodgers?
a general note, though, obviously they're doing this to try and get more media money. But if you're a fan, right? Let's say you planned your whole trip. You're gonna be in town. Like let's say for me, let's say I'm
Well, there's
gonna
that Everett, but Everett, we got to take it one step deeper. Think about the local bars and restaurants who were
no,
setting up
yeah,
for Thursday night football. No, I'm kidding. That's what my sports business
but
professor told me. Fuck that guy. Anyway, go on.
not actually. Um,
I'm
but
kidding.
let's say for me, like I don't live in Minnesota for most of the time. Minnesota Vikings are obviously my team. Let's say I'm planning on coming up during our bye week in for college football, our bye week for Tulane. I'm coming up and planning to go see that game on Sunday night. And let's say Roger Goodell decides to flex that game to Thursday.
No, yeah, it
I have now
sucks.
bought a ticket and a plane ticket to go to that game and fly in here, which is
No,
let's say it's
yeah, no. There's a
seven
problem
hundred
for the
dollars.
fans too. There's a
You're
lot
gonna
of
need to
problems
be
going
able to
around.
you're going to need to be able to refund the game ticket and travel expenses for people who have bought tickets that can't get refunds for them, which is a whole issue because obviously there's people making jokes and stuff about what was it Morgan Wallen who's like you owe us 10 grand for driving to spending money on gas to get here, the ticket and food and all this stuff, and then you canceled. While that's funny a joke to make for Morgan Wallen, like that's a legitimate issue that you're going to have for people who are traveling to these away games who buy these things in advance because they're not going to be able to know whether or not you're going to be able to afford that or if you can get money back for that or all these things. So these are issues that the NFL is going to have to address before any switches really are going to be able to be made.
Yeah, thank you. That's HR Everett on the call. Thursday Night
Yeah.
Flexing is here, everybody. Okay, Everett, let's get on.
Okay, so I have two things for the NFL and that's it. I don't know if you have anything else.
No, I mean I gotta use the bathroom really badly. So
Grant
Everett,
needs to take
let's
a
get
pee
through
pee
these
break.
lists.
Okay, so first things first, before I get into a list, Tom Brady is now officially a minority owner in the Las Vegas Raiders. He once again is on top of Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't really know how much else there is to say there. I don't know if you have any comments to make,
Yeah,
but I just
Brady owns Jimmy G. Everett. Let's start the list.
okay. Most loyal fan bases in the NFL. We're gonna go 10-1. Grant's really struggling over here. Gonna go 10-1. Here we go. Vikings, Giants, Raiders, Seahawks, Bears, Commanders, Browns, Steelers, Lions, Bills.
Yeah, I agree with that list perfectly.
All
No
right, go use the
complaints.
bathroom, big guy. Go use the bathroom. I'll close this out here. While Grant's using the bathroom, this is actually like the first time that this has happened in like over a year. Grant, if you're a new viewer of the podcast, a new listener of the podcast, obviously we've grown a lot more since a year ago. But Grant had a reoccurring issue of having to use the bathroom while we were recording. Took a figured it out. Learned that he shouldn't be just draining Gatorades before coming on to the podcast to record. Clearly that didn't happen today. He has relapsed. But just this is the first time this has happened in a while. Just wanted to address that. Thinking about it. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, listening. Rate us 5 stars. You can find us on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and on TikTok and Instagram at WaterboyPod. Oh, and he's back. I was just wrapping us up.
Oh, I was getting ready to do. I was trying to walk in right when you say Waterboy's out, and I would have said it and ended. But and
Make sure to follow me and Grant at Evers Takes and at Waterboy Grant. You can follow the podcast at Waterboy Pod on Twitter. And with that, Waterboy is out.
And Waterboy's out, baby. Let's go.